Hello, I'm Mantastic'c and Fantastic, and today I want to share with you the team I've been utilizing to farm Dimension of the Mystics for the blue and dark Albrecht drops. So I haven't found blue yet. I found lots of green and a couple of purple already, but this is the team that I'm using to farm it on a consistent basis, and I want to go through it individually to give you an idea of why I chose these sub-selections and latents, inherits, etc. So I'm going to run double Nautilus, and this is what my team looks like when I enter the dungeon. And as you notice, I will have 24 skill boosts. And it's important to have exactly 24, no more with this setup, no less either. Because my Alina has a 12-turn cooldown to transform. And then her inherit, the Nay weapon, is a 13-turn. So 12 plus 13 is 25. And if it's 25, it overcharges, and therefore I can't transform my Alina, and I will be just sad for the rest of the dungeon. It just doesn't work. So I want to hit exactly 24, and 24 is okay, because on floor 1, you are actually going to be given at least one turn of stalling no matter what, because both of the carbuncles start on a 2-turn timer. So there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So I enter in, I transform my Alina right away, and I'm just going to go through the transformation and pad DB with you, ladies and gentlemen. Now I've been upgraded. So my health goes up, and then I will transform Nautilus the first time for both of them. After, like, I take one turn of stalling, I still don't get hit until turn 2, and now I have a leader skill that provides damage reduction. At the same time, I'm also utilizing Celica's Inherit in order to provide a delay. By delaying the carbuncles, they don't hit at synchronized times, and most teams can tank a single carbuncle with whatever form of damage reduction they have. My Nautilus team can do exactly that. And if Alina's auto-healing, I don't have to worry about healing whatsoever. So I get to delay them so they're unsynchronized. And then I will stall for a grand total of basically until the yellow carbuncle will hit me far too hard than I can ever imagine. So I'm going to get 4 turns of happy stalling on here basically after I transform my Nautilus, which is fine. Or 5 turns of stalling, I mean. So it's going to be quite nice overall, if I'm not mistaken. So, like, it's pretty nice. And then when I get to floor 2... the fun begins here. If you basically to survive floor 1, I have to actually match 6 or more connected wood orbs. You'll see in the gameplay video what I was doing. I was basically just blobbing my wood orbs in order to overcome it. And then when I get to floor 2, I'm going to pop most likely this weapon assist if needed, because it gives me an RCV buff and avoid damage. So I don't get hurt for 1 damage, which is a guaranteed stall. It clears the RCV debuff, which is something I would have a problem with otherwise. And it also gives me that damage reduction for later on. I need that damage reduction later on in order to survive in case it's blue Albert or black Albert, because he is red after you hit him below half health, and wood teams just really are going to struggle to kill it within the allotted time frame. But giving yourself 100% damage reduction means you don't die. So Bert is utilizing that. She has Poison Surge because she doesn't hit hard enough to really take double damage cap. There was no other better latent to put on her, so I decided to just slap on Poison Surge. She does eventually possibly hit damage cap if I make a row and a VDP. I do like using her because her low base cooldown, which helps me inherit the 100% damage reduction with ease. She also gives rows, which helps everyone's damage. The 10 combo and the VDP Super Awaken give her some damage. She also has Super Blind Resist, which is nice. I don't have to worry about that whatsoever. And 4 skill boosts, so a helpful card all around. And then eventually on floor 2, after I do the 100% damage reduction, I use Alina to clear the binds because my leaders both don't have bind immunity, but that's okay because only floor 2 you get bound. I transform both of my leaders, and then I basically just keep smashing through the rest of the dungeon, and it's reasonably straightforward at this point in time. And then I just decided to give myself poison resist. I gave myself more orb enhances, more rows. So I actually have a total of 17 wood rows, 5 orb enhances. So damage is flying off the charts. And then the last card I like to use is my Avalon Drake. And Avalon Drake is super spicy. We're going to just take a look at him on the pad screen because Avalon Drake deserves your love. He is actually a tremendously powerful option. And with this specific setup, I have 6 skill boosts. Hard to replicate elsewhere. He has 7, 10, and VDP. So his attack stat is lower than Celica if we take a look here. Attack stat is lower, but he gets 10 times personal multiplier prior to VDP, whereas Celica only gets 8 times multiplier prior to VDP. So Avalon Drake is going to be hitting harder as long as you hit those 10 combos, and once you match VDPs, obviously the damage goes up. But I decided to use Fujin or Beach Fujin's weapon assist in order to give bind immunity, which is not relevant for this dungeon. But the 2 team RCVs is actually significant along with the tape resist. I don't want to deal with a tape at all. Alina has my cloud resist. So I'm basically able to resist basically everything in the dungeon. The only thing I don't have is I have 80% jam resist. Should be enough in most cases. But why Avalon Drake as opposed to other options? Well, he hits double damage cap with relative ease. And if we go back to my team here, you can see that Celica, Avalon Drake will double cap. Bert and Alina get pretty close to capping as well. Nautilus will cap with the Row and VDP, so the damage output actually can be quite large, and that's important because a lot of the spawns with this exact setup, I have enough damage to kill them. For instance, Eshamali later on, I may not kill her if I didn't have, like, say, a double damage cap Avalon Drake. It might be a little dicey because the Nautiluses may not hit hard enough. But with the double damage cap, it's usually more than enough to actually ensure I overcome the respective floor. And with this setup here, I'm able to actually get quite a few orb enhances. And again, Avalon Drake does bring some rows naturally along with Bert. And with the Beach Fujin, that RCV bonus is quite meaningful. And Alina has the recovery or the spinner roulette counter. For a row of hearts, I can clear spinners. It's so important in this dungeon, especially on 6x5 when there's not that much space and VDPing is needed quite often. So this team for myself works well. What changes could I make? Well, having Academy Valyria would definitely change my life quite a bit because Academy of Valyria is another great double damage cap card. Gives that 100% poison resist, has an RCV buff built in naturally along with time buff, so that is meaningful for floor 2 as well. It just gives you more options if you have Valyria, but the biggest upgrade I could definitely foresee is having Pegasus Weapon Assist or Toon World. For this dungeon in particular, like, you want to delay the first floor, which I do have, but you also want to have 100% damage reduction. You also like to, well, sorry, Toon World doesn't give delay, but it gives 100% damage reduction and it gives damage absorption counter. And I need those two elements. So technically I could potentially rearrange my subs and team roster if I had Toon World, because I would have a way to have 100% damage reduction and the damage absorption, which is needed for the last floor. You either need one or the other against Blue or Black Albert. So that flexibility is definitely great there overall. Maybe I'd run double Celica if that's the case. Maybe, maybe not. But the main reason why I put Avalon Drake on the team directly is because of consistency and speed. Against, if I were to say use my New Year's Artemis for my original game clear, my very first clear was New Year's Artemis instead of Avalon Drake, inheriting something, Akuma's weapon or Boar Helmet, something with 2 turns. And Avalon Drake allows me to basically use him on Canna's floor if needed. I usually delay the 3-turn absorb guy, or I could use Avalon Drake if it doesn't really matter too much, but I just like it to charge up to Fujin anyways for that haste later on. And then I basically can use it if needed against Canna, and then Avalon Drake will charge up successfully later on. Like I said, if I had Toon World, I could run another Celica potentially and just inherit Toon World over top of them, or just my current Celica inherits Toon World and Avalon Drake may become someone else. I might have to figure out ways to tweak it, but at this point in time, I have 100% resist to everything but jammers. I have lots of passive damage through rows and orb enhances, and I double cap on 2 cards with relative ease. So I like this setup. It works quite well for me. I've had quite a few clears with it. It's just a matter of me finding Blue Albert, which I just cannot at this point in time. But with that being said, hopefully this provides you a little bit of insight as to what you can do for this particular dungeon. And then let's take a look at the actual gameplay footage. And hello, Neo's Cute. Welcome to the stream. I know, crazy number of stones, eh? What a beautiful number. Almost as beautiful as the number of achievements we can open up. Classic Nautilus team. Well, like, for myself, it's like, for this dungeon, like, this team works quite well. And 6x5 is easier to play for myself, at least at this point in time. Okay. Okay, quite confident they're all dead. Outstanding. But Neo is cute. How are you doing today? Everything's dead. Neo's cute is good, but they hate watching Nautilus teams because they only have Freya. That is truly unfortunate, but Freya Nautilus can still clear plenty of content. I've cleared Shura 3 with it, so it obviously works. Alright. Where do they get combined? Drayton says, hey, hot. And do I rank the forms? Blue, I'd say, is the best one, and I don't have any blue.
Alert, alert.
Wow, Drayton! Thanks so much, Drayton, for becoming a sensational subscriber for not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. It's 38! 38 beautiful months on a row. Thank you so much, Drayton, for all of your continuous support. How are you doing today? I was like stalling a little bit on this just to get actives up again that need to be up. And hello, Mom. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today? I like getting a little closer to my delayed coming back up. It's always a nice safety thing. I didn't heal properly. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to match a blob. Whoops. Pretty sure this will push it into his other mechanics phase. Oh, didn't mean to match all that away. Drayton says they're finally trying to beat ASR2, finally. Not sure what to adjust the team for. What is killing you, I guess, is a better question, or for myself, so I can understand your plight. I guess I stall a little longer. On to the next floor. I have enough life to tank this, And I should be fine. I have a lot of red orbs on the board, which is good. So I kept my life up. We're good. On to the next one. Drain says they're using the stock of Nautilus teams of Nautilus, Celica, Freya, Alina, Green, Valyria. So I feel like you should be good though, no? Like, what is killing you? Like, which aspect of the dungeon is killing you? They're dying to share because your CD is never up for attribute absorb. Okay. Well, Well, Freya and Valyria technically have similar active skill overlaps, so one of them could carry your color absorb, no? Like, can you put your color absorb on Freya? You're only going to use her at the haste at the very beginning of the dungeon, and then probably never again, because Celica covers your time, and Valyria covers that RCV. Okay, I've got my inherits up. We're looking good. And hello, Jake. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today? I feel like I can't kill this because my damage isn't that high. But I can wiggle her down a bit. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Good. Not dead. Don't want to get executed. Brilliant. Yeah, Alt Shura, like, they execute you faster, so that's why. But I feel like I said earlier, like, Freya is not really an important active skill beyond the haste at the beginning, so why not stick Color Absorb on Freya, and then Valyria can be your solve to, like, the poison board and just the RCV debuffs, etc. It comes up faster than Freya anyways. I don't think Freya will do much outside of the haste on turn 1. I feel like that could be it. So looking ahead, who is delayable? There's only one other possible delay option. So I'll save my Celica for the next floor. If it doesn't appear, I will simply... simply just dump the inherit. Okay, if it's the Citry, I can delay it. If not, I'm going to dump my active because there's no other thing I can delay in the future. So I might as well get rid of it. I can't kill it right away. I need to stall back up for Alina's Inherit, or I will have issues later on. I have 80% jammer resist. What the fish? Ah, shoot, that 10 combo. Okay, that's more combos. I'm doing my best to not overkill. 2 turns, 1 more turn I need to wait. I have 80% bomb resist. Come on. I'm trying to just tickle it down, mostly because I'm afraid I can't kill it from this point, otherwise I'll get executed. But then again, these Skyfalls are paying off. Stop! Okay, I get the spinning nonsense, but I can kill it easily. Wow, I am skyfalling wood orbs like no other. She swaps me. Who am I swapped into? What is... Oh my. Oh, that's a really awkward swap, I think. Okay, at least I can tank this, but alarming nevertheless. Never gonna hurt it. At least I don't die. I still have my instantaneous damage reduction if needed, but that will get me killed against Black Albert if I have to use it now. So I don't want to use it now. I know, right? Avalon Drake is good. I've got to start smacking much harder, I feel. I've got to try and kill her faster. How many turns has it been? It's been 4 turns, hasn't it? After 5 turns, so I think I have 1 more turn then if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it does her thing. Can't believe I did so little damage. Most sad indeed. Gotta kill it now. How many orbs do I have? 6. I can make that 8, but I don't think it's needed as long as I combo high enough. Okay. Excellent. Alrighty, we're good. Okay, gotta start smacking this thing down. Like smack, smack, smack. Why would you drop the tableware, silly girl? $14 is not enough for a row, which I was hoping for. Okay, almost there. Here comes the spinning fun. My goal is just to get rid of the spinners this turn. And try and hoard my wood orbs in intelligent places. When I say intelligent, it wasn't that intelligent there. Alright, do your little countdown. Come on, Blue Albert after. I don't know if this will kill actually. Maybe it will. Alright, Bluebirds! Always green. I feel like every run is green. What the fish? Every single run is green, I think. Most distressing. So, because my active is useless on my Avalon Drake, I'm just gonna start dumping it now. It gives me haste, but like, whatever. Point is, I'm sad. That makes sense, Toby, because it's been a lot of wood for me. Yeah, I could have done that better. I could have healed a bit better, but I got rid of more orbs, I guess. red in the dark. So lock with Celica. Let's get some damage with Nautilus. Wait, did I not do the Healy TPA? Oh, I've got enough health anyway. Don't care about your debuff because I'm so strong. I think next turn I could kill it. I got a pretty good amount of Wood Orbs. Yeah, I think definitely could kill it next turn. Alrighty, let us deal with this problem now as we speak. Everyone should be going crazy. Okay! Well, that was a blast. But I didn't get what I wanted, so I'm sad. But it's a blast either way. At least I get some coins. Oh, jeez. Why would I want this? What were the other drops I can get? Out of curiosity. Hopefully this video provides you some insight as to what you can utilize for tackling this dungeon with your Nautilus team. I wish you all the very best of luck in your own pad adventures, and happy puzzling.